Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'll be explaining to you how the best trading works. Okay, this is the simplest. For me, it's the simplest. Okay, so listen. So let's assume, okay, because I said best trading uh is a market neutral strategy. Okay, the market neutral strategy in which we simultaneously, okay, buy a currency that is underperforming, that is a currency that is underperforming, and sell a currency that is overperforming. Okay, then the two currencies, they must be co-integrated and correlated. Co-integrated, correlated. So let me use this scenario to explain how the best trading works. Okay, so imagine we have two identical twins. Okay, these two identical twins, let's say boys. Okay, they are identical in every aspect. Okay, they are identical in every aspect. The color of their eyes, their nose, their face, that it will be difficult for you to distinguish between who. Okay, between them, you'll be to be very difficult to distinguish between them. So if, let's say, these two identical twins are heading to a point B, okay, a point B, and they move from point A, they are heading to point B. Okay, so if one of them move up, the other one should move together with it because they are heading to point B. As you can see, since they are heading to point B, okay, this is the first one. Then the other the part, okay, the part of the other of his brother is this way because they are identical and they tend to move just together, the same way, the same format, as you can see. So they moved in this part from point A to point B without any without any what is it called, disturbance or um, misprice or misdirection. Like they are moving together, until they go to point B. Okay, now let's look at another scenario where there tends to be a challenge on the way. Okay, let's say the first person, let's assume the first one of the boys, okay, one of the twin loves football and the other one doesn't. Okay, this is now a matter of interest now, not the look. Okay, not the look. Now let's say one of them loves football and the other one doesn't like football at all. Okay, and let's say they are watching football at point C. Okay, this is point C. They're watching football at point C. Now, if both of them now start heading to point B again from the initial from point A, okay, and the one that loves football went in to watch football at point C, the other one, okay, the other one moves the same way until they got to a point where, because the other one doesn't like football, did not move this way. Okay, he did not move this way to watch football with his brother. okay, but decide to be on this path waiting for his brother until the brother finished watching football. Okay, when his brother was done watching football, he now tends to come back, okay, to meet with his brother, and they now start heading to point to their destination, which is their destination. Start heading to their destination, which is point B, as you can see. So can you see what really happened here? This is what we are trading. Okay, this is how some currency move. Some currency that are co-integrated and correlated, they tend to move in this fashion. So we as best trader, we are interested at this point where the two pairs or currencies are not moving together. So as you can see at this point where one of the boys went to watch football and the other one did not go. So this is called like a distraction. Okay, we call it a distraction to the point B. They are heading to point B, but they got distracted. One of them got distracted and went to watch football while the other one did not. So at this point we are taking a trade. We are taking our trade here because we know that since both of them are identical twin, they after a while they tend to move together. They will tend to move together. Okay, so as you can see, the one that lost football finished watching football, okay, and decide to meet with his brother, and they start heading to their destination back to point B. So trades. We are taking trades on this point, at this point where the divergence happened. Okay, this is what we call divergence. This distraction where one of them went to watch football and the other one did not. So we call this divergence. Okay, so we are taking a sell signal on one, and we are taking a buy signal on the other one. So as you can see, this is how we trade, and as you can see, we make profit. If we are to calculate this trade, we are going to be making profit on the sell side, and on the buy side we might not be making maybe we might not be making any profit or being a loss in the buy side. But the overall, between, if we do plus and minus, buy plus sell, okay, the buy plus sell, we should be making profit. So this is how it works. Okay, this is the simplest. I think everybody can understand this. So two twins that are identical in every aspect, their physical form, their character, they are identical. But it got to a point where one of them got interested in football, while the other one is not interested in football due to some reasons. Okay, so at that point of one going to watch football, that point of distraction, because they were heading to point B, okay, they were heading to point B, and one of them went to watch football, so he was distracted from their destination. So at that point is where we are taking advantage of the trade. This same thing happens with currency pairs. Okay, so we are taking a trade, the buy and the sell. So that is it. Okay, I'll still look for more examples for us to understand even better how this strategy works. Okay, how this works. It is very easy to understand. It's very easy to understand. So we are not predicting the market. So anywhere this pair want to go, we are still going to make profit anyhow. If both of them decide to move to another point, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter. When I say they are heading to point B, I might not even know if they are heading to point B, because that is it with currency. You don't know the direction of the market. You don't know. So, but once you spot divergence, once you spot this type of distraction, just take your buy and take your sell. It doesn't really matter where they want to go, you will still make profit. Okay, so no demand, no supply. We are using the line chart. So using the line chart to trade the currency market, and we are making profit every day. So at Helpings Integrated Services, we'll teach how to trade the forex market using pairs trading. So pairs trading is a zero loss trading system. Okay, is a zero loss trading system. We don't close trade on loss. Okay, we don't close any trade on loss. We don't use stop loss. We don't use stop loss. We don't close trade on loss. We always move. We always make profit on all our trades. So if you want to know more about how this strategy works, you can always contact me. I am always available. Okay, you can use a number on the screen. Okay, you can use the number on the screen to contact me. Okay, till next time. Bye. Bye. See you guys.